thing to you. My name is not in any nigga's paperwork on this planet, sir. But Holla's is. You was dick pulling Holla, though. Holla's name is in paperwork, giving up information, giving out files, but you was on his dick, right? Hey, Holla, let me call you. Shut your goofy ass up, man. Jones, you gotta realize something, bro. You're just not a factor. Jones, you're not on the factor sheet. You're not on the imperative to-do list, man. Like, are you fucking shitting me? I got all other shit going on, a sick mama, and these you hoe ass niggas just want to see me so bad so y'all can rap. Jones, you're not, you said I would do, Jones, I'll do anything to you. Let's get that clear. But my name ain't in no paperwork. But Holla's is. A lot of people like to close their eyes to the truth. Like, I see the bloggers is running with this thing he talking about now. Hey, little dude, let me say something to you. Everybody that knows me, VERB was with his kids every day during COVID, sir. I live with my children and their mother 98% of the time, sir. That apartment you're talking about, I got it for somebody else and rented it, and you know the girl. And I end up giving it to my son. See, my son was 17 and living by himself. Was your son doing that? No. Of course he wasn't. My son was 17 with an apartment I got for him. I gave it to him. Have you done that for your son yet? No, you haven't, right? Now, swear to God on your new baby that when we was getting ready to battle Breads and Top, we wasn't rehearsing where you lived with your auntie. You lived with your aunt and moved your gal in, and you was on Wild 'N Out. We got ready for Breads verse that 2-on-2 we did, me and Hitman versus Breads and Top. We got ready for it in Holla's auntie's basement, where he moved in and moved his gal in. On my life, hook me to any wire, I bet that needle won't move. So what kind of nigga is on TV and you move your bitch in your aunt house, man? Come on, man. Swear on your child's life that I'm lying. So what we get ready for that then? You lived it. Anybody in St. Louis, tell me this don't make sense. Holla's auntie lives in Barrington Downs. We got ready for Briz and Top in that basement. He lived right there and moved his gal in with his auntie on my kids, nigga. No lie. No LOL, no smiley face. See, these are things. See, anybody that knows him for real, it sets him on fire that we know. We know he's a hoe. Y'all buying into it. That's why I was telling Byron and Remy and all them, you gonna have to let that go, man. Because we know who dude hates anybody who know who he really is. Y'all ain't noticed that? He's had a problem with every nigga from St. Louis. Me, Magic, Ice Pack, Remy, Byron, anybody who look, if he don't even understand this, out of our lineup of big rappers, he is the least skilled. Yes, he's jealous. Okay, well, let's think about it. If you go to our big four, right, which would be me, him, Ice Pack, Magic. We just go to those four. Holla is the worst rapper out that lineup. He is 100% the worst rapper out that lineup. Why wouldn't he be jealous? He's a competitive nigga. He's 100% the worst rapper out that lineup of guys. Nobody would say that he's not the worst rapper. He is the least skilled rapper out of those four guys. 100% he is. I mean, just stop me when I'm lying. I'm only gonna do facts. I ain't gonna do no opinion or no shit like that, because that's when we wasting time, baby. Averb, Ice Pack, Magic, Hitman, Holla is the least talented rapper out of all of us. 100%. He is the best athlete because he's supposed to be an athlete, not a rapper. He's supposed to be an athlete. Hey, hey Byron, when me and Holla got ready for that 2-on-2 versus Breads and Top, we got ready for it in his auntie house. He moved his bitch into his auntie house. So he was living with his auntie and moved his gal in, and we rehearsed for it in the basement. For y'all that don't understand, Holla did not get out his mama's house till he was about 25. Accurate. 26. Holla moved. Then him and his baby mama got a crib. Then he moved into his aunt's house and moved Cinnamon in. So he was living in the house with Cinnamon and his auntie. Your girl couldn't even walk around with her pants off, and you was on wilding out, and that's on my kids, and I'm not lying. Your girl couldn't even walk around with her pants off while you was on wilding out. Swear to God, I'm lying. Man, stop playing with me, man. You know, the apartment that you talking about, I got for another person to help, and I rented it to a girl that you know personally, for sure. Also, I gave that apartment to my son. My son was 17 years old and living by himself. Has your son experienced that yet? Grandfather, because you are a grandfather as well. Spoiler alert, Hitman Holler is also a grandfather. He doesn't like to show that part because he still wants to be able to still be considered the little brother and walk and run around playing loud music and thinking he's dirt. No, he's a grandfather like me. Relax. Hmm. Hey, Holler, let's cut the shit. You were getting sued. Your family was getting sued for bills. This type of shit don't happen to me, man. Like I don't like. I know shit sound crazy. I know shit sound. I'm just not y'all. My mama did that back in the day because she wanted something from me. That's all it was, bro. You wouldn't understand it because you come from a loving side. See, us in the hood, we come from places where our mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers will become ops in the same house. You don't understand that. You come from, and days go by. It's the biggest love in the family. Ba-da-ba-da-dum-dum-dum, da-na-na-na-dum-da-dum. No, we come from places where out here, your own family will become your biggest op, sir. You're not cut like us. Sorry. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and now dum dum.
Hey, fuck all that though, Verb.
Hold on,
That
hold on.
nigga deflected,
Wait,
man.
wait a minute. Hold on, Byron. We're gonna get to it. Relax. Have some water. We're gonna get to it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna have a little fun first. Hey, we gonna relax. Now, Mr. Hitman, check this out. Where we come from, when you grow up in the hood for real, and I'm sure Byron understands that. Because Byron comes from the hood. Byron is a ghetto nigga from a ghetto family. Y'all got it fucked up like me and Byron start holding hands. Byron scrubbed my motherfucking background too. He'll say fuck me too. I'll say fuck him. I done bumped heads with one of Byron partners before. I didn't go in the house. They ain't go in the house. We ain't do none of that dumbass shit. Didn't nobody ever jump me and I moved out of St. Louis? No, the fuck I didn't. I've been jumped a gang of times. Byron, you been jumped a lot?
I always get jumped. Niggas
Okay, I
don't
mean,
never want to
and in
give me no
protocol,
fair one.
I'm just saying. I mean, hey Byron, where we come from, that's okay,
That's
right?
that's okay.
It's
You might
okay.
randomly get jumped getting off the bus. You
Come
might
on,
get off the bus one day
and it's just
and
gonna
some
happen.
random niggas just jump you. You
Yeah,
gotta
but
pick yourself
come
up
on,
and walk
man.
home.
Let everybody know the rules except this one. But here's the thing: everybody the thing where we come from, because you come from my world, yeah, you gonna get jumped, but you better have some one-on-one stories though. See, that's where we switch the
Every nigga
game
that
up.
ever played with
You
me.
gotta have one-on-one stories though. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like it's
same shit he posted yesterday. That same shit he posted. You see, I posted the one on one. I'm gonna put that in the comments down here too. That when I caught him by himself, he was friendly. He was get security. Hey, y'all get him.
Hey Byron, I do not question your one-on-one capabilities at all. But because
I never seen dude have one at all, win or
look,
lose.
hey Byron, on my kids again. Twin smacked him back in the day at Forest Park, and he ran up out of there. No
Man, I
pretending.
heard that.
Okay then, no bullshit.
I heard
That's
that. Remember
and
my nigga was on stage. My nigga Trouble was on stage when we battled, bro. Trouble,
mhm,
you know what I'm saying? He from
yeah.
he hang with all the Riverview
Mhm.
niggas and shit.
Yeah.
I done already
Twin,
heard the story.
twin smacked him. He ran up out of school. And guess how I know it? Cause I'm the one that stopped the beef. I'm the one that stopped the beef. It was me. I was cool with Twin and RP Twin. One of them ain't here no more. But they be tripping though, Byron. Them niggas tripping.
I
You
know.
feel me? So okay,
Them
so
niggas used to come to the palace and just whoop
okay
niggas
then,
in the parking
man.
lot.
They tripping for
Random
real.
niggas.
Look. They're tripping for real, right? Okay, one of them smacked him, man. He ran up out of school on my kids. I had to get on the phone with them niggas and ask them to stop. Now, look. Now, check this out. Here's the thing, though. One time at the African Palace. Here's the thing. I had got between them two sides and I asked them to squash it. So, Twin wanted to perform. I went to Hollow like, hey, look, Twin want to perform. They said it ain't gonna be that because Hollow's finna go on stage. All right, cool. They still went in there and dissed Holler and them. Now Holler and them got the tripping too, though. We ain't gonna say that they didn't get the tripping, but that's the kind of wild card niggas they was. But there is no stories from nobody in St. Louis that has ever had a one-on-one with dude ever in their life. Nobody. There is no story, not one. If you gonna jump things, We have to know that you will get shaken by yourself. He is the only one of us that has no stories. None. And that's not a lie. It's sad, but it's not a lie. He only hates people from St. Louis. That's why I was telling y'all, Byron, we gotta just let it go. We know he's not that. He wants to be that for these
Oh,
people,
hey,
but
I'm just fucking with him because he keep doing that fake page shit.
at this
You know what
point,
I'm saying?
look, this is a dweeb ass nigga, man.
Yeah,
Fake page, like,
everybody,
come on,
bro. You know how
like,
many
you
calls
gotta
I
let
got
that
in
go,
the
bro.
last
Like,
2 days? Like, man,
yeah.
dude is crying for help. He really
Bruh,
just.
and people jumping off his fan base so fast because they looking at it like, hey, bro, this too many times, bro. Like, this is too many occurrences. Here's the thing: why you aggressive with Remy? Remy ain't been aggressive with nobody. He ain't tripping. But don't forget that first night where we battled Miles and them, Holland and them got into it with Remy and them. They ain't no hoes or nothing. They gonna be tripping too, right? So now all of a sudden you want to meet Remy anywhere, but the niggas from LA who took your chain and did a video said it was no problem taking it off you and gave you his number and said call, and you ain't looked for him. Man, we don't, boy, I never look at him as a threat on any aspect because number one, he ain't gonna be on shit unless it's 40 of them. So you only gotta look for dude when it's 40 of them.
Hey,
That's
you
it.
notice
You catch him in by
he never
himself,
played the
boy, he
beginning of
gonna
that
make it,
clip,
man.
bro.
Is there
He
anybody in St. Louis that can confirm that they had a one-on-one fight with Holla?
he never played the beginning of that clip,
Because there's
bro.
niggas that can confirm it with me. I know there's niggas that can confirm it with Byron and everybody else. Everybody else got stories of some one-on-one action, but this guy. Man, I wouldn't dare get mad at him. You gotta let him be. I mean, it's people are jumping off of it. Look, you got to think, bro. You got Chris, you got Chris Unbiased producing your tape, and he got 3 cases of doing shit to little girls on him, bro. Your man ARP defended that too, bro. Y'all are. That's just who you is, man. Like I wouldn't even now. I get it with dude. You just gotta let him be who he is, man. We know this is CB4. Why everybody got the same story on dude? But he the only one that tells himself he's this kingpin gangster. And this is who he is. But then when you catch him by himself, he's shaking his ass, smiling, living his best life, picking his leg up on skates, popping his ass. We got him in 95 different lies. I mean, he hates everybody from St. Louis, but he don't hate who did nothing to Cinnamon because nothing happened to Cinnamon. He stole y'all money. He's did
Oh,
sex
I was
tapes.
just
He's
finna
been in
say
front of
that
all
nigga
kind of scams.
crying.
His family is in scams. It was a back in the day he had an Escalade truck scam. Somebody did something to him. Then it was an 18-wheeler truck scam. Somebody did something to him. The kid is connected to every type of scam. That's who he is. He's a gambler. He's a level 10 gambler. They will steal anything. He's about to be. That's just what this is. We don't have another nigga in St. Louis history that has sided with a nigga from out of town and publicly went at another nigga but this nigga. This is just you. It's just one rotten apple. But we know it ain't on nothing. It's just it makes us mad because we be like, man, you playing like this, and we know, like you, bro. Look, dude said Byron of VERB ain't gonna come nowhere he at. Hey Byron, I was in Houston. He popped up. I was the last nigga that left the building. I was on the lot for 40 minutes doing interviews. Don't you think if he wanted to say something to me or mix it up with me, it could have happened? Come on, man.
Hey, we all watched the nigga watch
Come
me
on,
off a
man.
burner page and
You don't think it could have happened, bro? Come on, man. Yes, it could have. Can y'all hear me? Light up if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, yeah. Like, so check it. Like, that don't make sense. If dude wanted any action with me, he would have got some action from me because he could have got it right then and there. He's not on nothing, man. He's all internet game playing. So you just gotta now I understand what he is. He just wanna tweet, he wanna let his feelings out. Man, listen, to be real with y'all, the nigga done fucked for that position. And here's the exclusive on that. He think we don't know. Man, we know what you did in them rooms, nigga. And that shit, that guilt sit on you and it make you hate everybody that know you for real. But nigga, we know what you did. It just didn't work because you came back to battle rap. The shit you had to do to get in your little position on look, dude, we'll never be jealous of you. I didn't strive to be a fucking comedian on Wild 'N Out. Now, if you had became like Jay-Z or some shit, then yeah, I can see you saying I'm jealous of you because I'm be like, this nigga ain't a third of my skill. That might can happen. But I didn't never dream of being a fucking wilding out comedian sketch artist motherfucker. Why would we be jealous of you? Nobody said I
Hey,
want to
and
be
they
in battle rap
recorded you.
and what I
They
want to do is
recorded you
crack
down
jokes
there in
that
that
other
letter, nigga.
motherfuckers write. It ain't even your own joke. How
Verb,
can you feel creative? You got
verb.
picked up by the number 2 league, not the number 1. The number 1 league chose not to pay you because they know your numbers is fake. The number 2 league he hates everybody. He hates himself. He hates Smack. He hates anybody that's a part of Smack. He hates, so he picked you up. Y'all two hateful ballhead niggas, man. That's all it is. Some hateful ballhead niggas, we get it. But when it come to him, man, I wouldn't dare. He would never make my blood pressure rise. I would never even be thinking about dude unless I synced him with like 30 niggas. That's it. I'd be like 30 possible. Under that, shut up, man. Shut up, man. Cause we know it. He ain't. We know this guy is not one-on-one compatible. He never has been. No stories of that nigga ever mixing shit up one-on-one with no nigga. No, it's not, bro. So there's no point even arguing with him. He just want attention. He crying out, man. He want people to pay attention to him, but no one's paying attention to him unless he barking. He can pay off the bloggers or try to convince them and punk them to do what they want, but it still ain't making sense. You still got to do too much to be a factor. That means you're not a factor. Think about that. If you got to do 90 different things to stay on the board, you're not ever on the board. I don't have to do anything and I'm on the board, bro. Like, what the fuck? Whenever I want to be. You got to scream, yell, and threaten and kill, and you ain't did nothing to nobody one-on-one. The only person you did something to one-on-one was Kenny, and he was drunk out his mind, and when you punched him, he said, stop playing with me. Dude, if you don't stop playing with me, man, you punched Kenny while he was drunk. His motor function said, stop playing with me. Nigga, what the fuck? And a nigga pissy drunk? You sucker punch a nigga who's pissy drunk and he said his body still told him, man, you joking. Bitch, man, if I sucker punch a drunk nigga, come here, take a nap about that. That nigga motor functions was still cranking and he said, stop playing with me. Man, please. I said, whoa, stop playing with me. Whoa. Nigga, I'd have questioned everything about I wouldn't have said no gangster shit to nobody. Cause if he's drunk and defenseless, cause this a nigga you preyed on that we see on a regular basis, right? If he's drunk and defenseless, right? And he told you stop playing with me, man, please. Is you crazy? Is you dumb? No. What have y'all seen him do with his own two eyes? He tells you he rich, but it's finna be exposed that they stole his money. His credibility is gone. Man, Stampede said that ARP, the case is over and ARP owe him 150 some $1,000. Okay, so if Stampede is owed that, what y'all think I'm gonna get from them and I'm in contract? And plus all the slander he's done, and I got every file of it. You should see these type of niggas, you just let them talk. Let them keep going, man. Let them keep going, man. The fuck? Oh, there is not one nigga in St. Louis that can say he got a one-on-one with Holler. Not one. He's not on that, man. Okay, so take that off the table. Here's the second part of the table. Man, I'm a granddaddy. I got a gun on me, man. So I mean, I'm not letting no nigga touch me. I'm gonna kill you, man. That's just that. So take that off the table. One-on-one ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna kill somebody playing with me. I'm not even finna even. What? Man, I'm grown as hell. Come here. Come die. I ain't bye. Because I'm not going anywhere where he is. But he popped up where I was. If he wanted any wreck with me, he could have said that, man. He ain't say that. I ain't know he was coming. He had the ups. He ain't say that, bro. Yeah, let's come on. We gotta keep it tall. It don't matter how many people you try to influence. Everybody's jumping off your bandwagon because they catch it. They looking at you do all this weak ass shit. Now you threatening Remy, but the nigga who took your chain, you still ain't barked at. So the people that do shit to you is good. The people who don't, those are the ones you hate. Man, shut up, man. Told you stop playing with me, man. Man, you crazy motherfucker. Drunk nigga, you hit a drunk nigga, man. You hit a drunk nigga. Hey, ask him, man, holla. When Cinnamon had a one-on-one fight at the barbershop, did he jump in and punch any girl in the face? Ask him that and get back with me, okay? Y'all do that, and then we see what that is. Man, this nigga ain't know nothing, man. He ain't on shit. CB4, man. That's it. It's nothing there, man. Nothing, man. If he was tripping, if I pop up on a nigga, I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping, man. Like, I'm not popping up on a nigga just so he could see me. I'm popping up and I'm tripping. I'm not going nowhere the nigga is. I make that publicly clear over and over again. I'm never going nowhere where he at. I know me. It's just no, never. 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 I wouldn't jeopardize me for him. This all he can do is battle rap. Him letting Nick Cannon tell him what joke to say didn't work out for him, man. He been on stage, he been on TV 10 years and came back to battle rap, bro. This is all he has. I have a ton of shit. I wouldn't jeopardize nothing for that black ass nigga. How? He's all he got. He has no moves. How? You be up under Nick Cannon all that time, 10 years. You don't get nowhere else. He put you on BET series, movies, nothing stuff for you. Boy, you are an epic fail. Why in the fuck? Boy, you got one move. Battle rap. That's it. 10 years of selling scripted jokes. One of the most easiest things you can do on the planet. Somebody writes the joke for you, bro. You can never flex. Your last 10 years, Smack didn't want you. Here's the fucked up part. The biggest league, URL, they did not want you. You had to get picked up by the nigga that hated Smack. That's crazy. How? You not on no. Your view count is biased, and your view count is bullshit, and it's unreal. It's fake. You have not opened up your YouTube over there and went camera and showed the numbers, because the back channel will show the real numbers. You buy bots to slander people that you think is cool. We got you mapped out, bro. We just don't care, bro. Like, I would never think nothing else about dude. Like, nah, that's who he is. He's a joke to me, man. He ain't from the worlds we come from. I mean, it's just who he is. He's the only nigga that's so-called rich that tells you he rich. Who else does that? Nobody. That means something is wrong there. He hates everybody from St. Louis. He still ain't threw an event in St. Louis. ARP, why you ain't got in his ear to throw an event in St. Louis with him and promote your event? Because then you got to see who he really is then. And then you see who I really am. All this shit sound cool. But is there anybody from St. Louis that can say they had a one-on-one with Holler? No. He's gonna punch you when you ain't looking, and that's what that's gonna be. And then he'll get some kind of, he'll buck up from it like, yeah, I whooped him. No, it was 20 of y'all. No, you didn't whoop him. It was 20 of you niggas. You did not whoop him. You jumped him. Okay, come on, let's tighten up, man. Yeah, so those are my responses for you. And what the fuck you talking about? You sound dumb. My son had his own crib at 17 years old. Your son didn't. That's why it got left there. It was in COVID, dummy. And you on the PPP loan list, little girl. That's not, see, that's what I'm saying. This one y'all gotta stop. I'm not on a PPP loan list. I had a business, of course, that I can use for that. No. Holla is on a PPP loan list, and this was when Wild and Out was going on. But he ain't getting no caffeine money. Hitman Holla is on the PPP loan list. Should we get it and post it? His name and address is on the fucking list. Y'all keep believing in this tooth fairy, man. That nigga ain't rich. He poor as a bitch. That's why he counts everybody else's money. He's a silver spoon nigga. He was on a PPP loan list, man. My name is not on a PPP loan list, man. Hey, Holla. You begged for donations to save your mama and prolong her time. I didn't beg. Your bitch ass had to beg people to help you fund that. And you was on TV. I ain't beg nobody. I ain't asked for no collection plate to go around, nigga. No. But you did. You always need some help. The nigga who booked you and Mook, it ain't TBL, it's a sponsor that don't know no fucking better. Because if that was the case, why your mans ain't book it if you so valuable? Why RBE ain't book it if you so valuable? He know that money ain't coming back, nigga. Why Smack ain't book it if you so valuable? He know that money ain't coming back, nigga. A sponsor who don't know shit is who paid for this. You need to relax, man. You're a granddaddy. Come sit on this porch with me, nigga. Relax, man. Relax. You too trusting, motherfucker. Told you quit trusting niggas. You a type of you don't come from our world. We don't trust niggas. You too trusting. You think people loyal to you. That's not insanity. I heard that though. I heard that. I heard that. But yeah, as you bark and you talk your shit, just keep that in mind. It ain't no one-on-one stories with you and nobody. No, it's not. If you gonna jump something, you gonna sneak attack. That's what you gonna do. It don't get you no props or nothing, cause we ain't seen no one-on-one action with you, man. We don't know what you capable of doing. No, we don't. What we do know is when you hit